Well, hey y'all, it's CherokeeStarfish, and with the greatest of regrets, I must inform you we are not free yet from the mystery of the Druids. No, caution, danger. It is the mystery of the Druids. Detective Halligan is here. The game is telling us right from the beginning, don't come here. Do not come here, unfortunately. Nope. But that's okay. We're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. We've got Melanie to help us. I got a Capri Sun. The taste of highly processed childhood. So, if you were here for the last stream, first of all, bless your heart. Second of all, we got possessed, we were mind controlled, there was a little like cannibalism that you may have missed, some fantastic cutscenes, just some fantastic there's some breaking and entering, and Detective Halligan reminded us of what what a loser he is, how bad he is at his job, just how crazy this game is. It's we're having a good time. We are having a good time. So let's go take a look at this sign. Caution, danger. There we go. Fuck this sign. We don't want anyone else to know what they're getting into. We're just gonna take it. Oh my goodness gracious. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready for this part for 12 bridges? Because we came here to do time travel. No, oh yeah, no, 100%. Halligan just took it. He just took it. Oh, you'll find out. You'll find out. This whole section is just about 12 bridges too far. That's my little joke. I love how far we have to run to get to this transition. All right. So here we are. Now you can kind of see better what they were talking about. Because we got a brief aerial view of 12 bridges. That cutscene from the last time that starts out with a flat gray screen that just... There's a really long establishing shot of just a solid gray screen that makes you think that the game has crashed, because it's really easy to believe that, or to want to believe that. So, yeah, well, it's because Melanie is halfway competent. So, but so now you can see what they were talking about, the instability and things like that, which we have been told has apparently kept archaeologists out. No one has ever been here and studied the place. They haven't been. It's dangerous. Caution. Caution, danger. Caution, there is danger. Well, let's just get started. We're gonna go right here. You can see this is the pathway that is like the most complete. It has the fewest breaks in it. Right, exactly. Or, you know, like helicopters, right? Helicopters apparently don't exist. Can't just fly over here. All right, so here is why we needed the boards, right? Where's the sweet spot? I may have to go a little bit further up. No, okay, this is the edge. No, this is set in 1999. We've had helicopters for, like, a while. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Was that not clear? Yeah, no, this happened in 1999. That's why they referenced that Detective Halligan was actively on the force when Princess Diana died, and he made a bad joke about it, which tells you a lot about his character, and that's why there are so many like weird regulations about who's allowed to use the departmental database computers, because that had happened while he was on the force. So, all right, where is the sweet spot? Over. Oh, we've lost Halligan. Oh, he's back. Oh, he's gone again. He's back. Can I? Maybe third time's the charm. Someone speedrun this. I'm gonna glitch through the entire game. It would be so easy to do. There we go. Hey, we did it. We did it. The game is frozen. I tempted fate. I fucked around and now I'm finding out. Oh my god. My favorite part of that is how the only thing you can do there is steal the sign, and then after it's done, you don't automatically back out, and you can go back in and continue to look at the empty posts from which you stole the sign, as though the game is telling you that there's more you could do there. Oh, you're welcome. See, that's why I'm playing it. Make it fun for y'all so you don't have to experience this, because I firmly believe that... Oh, wow, it actually saved the music volume from last time. Incredible. But I firmly believe that when we are talking about retro gaming, we cannot do just good games and pretend that all games were always good all the time. We have to talk about the bad ones, because if you forget about history's mistakes, you are doomed to repeat them. So that means that at some point we also have to play things like, you know, Arrow the Acrobat, you know, you got to play, like, what was... I think there was a Super Nintendo port of Populous. Let us never repeat these mistakes. Okay, so again, what we are trying to do here is we got to get across. Got to make a bridge. Oh my gosh. Somewhere here there is like a sweet spot where we're supposed to put these down. Arrow the Acrobat is a terrible game and I'll die on that hill. Now, Populous, I like Populous. I just don't like the Super Nintendo port of it. This... Where in the world? Oh my gosh. Halligan, please.
Melanie?
Brent?
It's about that conversation we had.
What is it, Brent? More questions? You're really curious.
How can we get to the rocky island?
The bridges don't look very inviting to me.
Yes, I can see what you mean. A lot of them have cracks as well. It's probably too much of a risk. They will collapse one after the other.
But we can't just stay here and hope for a miracle either. We have to do something.
Sorry, you can probably hear my Capri Sun in the background. That's the saddest sound in the world. Okay,
We will find a way of getting over there.
yes, we will. We will at some point. This is the correct bridge. This is the one that's the least damage that you're supposed to come on to. Oh, goodness gracious. Just being sucked out like from a dry Capri Sun. Oh my gosh, this really is just... You're just supposed to walk up here and use this. Let me see.
Boards of the danger sign.
Okay, maybe... No, he doesn't have anything to say about it. Okay. Doody-doody-doo. Doody-doody-doody-doody-doody-doody-doody-doo. Can we use these on Melanie?
I can't see any connection there.
Can't see any connection here either is the problem. Halligan, you're a detective. Use your detectiving skills. Okay, maybe it's me. Maybe it genuinely is me. Let's... Yep, run. I know you can do it.
Arched bridges. Must be ancient.
Nope, that's what I thought. You actually can't go to any of the other bridges. Oh my god, y'all.
There's a rather strange...
It's a rather strain. It is rather a strain. Oh my gosh. Okay. Give me a second. Let's have a look. Let's Google it. Is this another glitch like the cat not spawning? Maybe. Double checking here. Let's see if anyone else has run into the same problem. Here we go. Here we go. Uh-huh. Nope, this looks the same. We're supposed to go up to the left bridge with the planks. And just right here. Oh, that's Melanie again.
It would have surprised me if it had worked like that.
Yeah, it would have surprised me too. See, yeah, y'all are seeing the same thing that I am. You are just supposed to walk up here and you just click the boards. There's just a sweet spot that is not spawning. There's an interactivity point where somewhere the game is not registering. Okay, is there anything? We can't get closer. There is nothing showing that we can, like, look at. Well, see, I tried that. That's what I thought. Wait a minute. Ah, is it right here? There we go. Okay. Okay. There we go. We got it. Wow. This time it was me, and not Mystery of the Druids. Okay, and now we have to do this. Now watch this. So here's how we do this. Now we pick that one up, and we have to manually click between the two of them. Oh.
Hey, good heavens. That was close.
Just to remind us.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm all right.
You've got a nerve, Brent Halligan. How dare you upset me like that? You could have got killed.
It's all right, Melanie. I'm still alive.
And that would be upsetting.
Don't you ever do that again, do you hear me?
Hey, all right, all right.
God. She cares because she possesses, like, generic, basic human, like, compassion. Which we know is, of course, foreign to Detective Halligan. There we go. I swear I thought it was just, like, over to the left, but that's okay. I am willing to admit when it's me and I am the fool, even when it's Mystery of the Druids. It can't always be even Mystery of the Druids' fault. Here we go. Ah. Now see, that's a great question. That's a great question, Crow. Maybe he can throw them to her.
Melanie? I made it! I'm on the other side!
Yet she can see that, you fool.
Great, Brent. What's it like over there?
Interesting. There's a rather strange tower with some sort of scales in front of it. No idea what it's used for. Come here and see for yourself.
I can't, Brent. You've got both boards on your side.
Oh, damn. That's true.
Brent, how much do you weigh?
What?
How much do you weigh? Your weight.
About 160 pounds. Why do you want to know?
I'm much lighter than you. The bridge won't collapse when I use it. I'm coming over now.
Melanie, don't! Stop at once! The bridge will collapse!
Thrilling. See, it's fine. Danger. Isn't this exciting? Aren't you excited? So here we are. Here are the scales he was talking about.
That looks like scales, but what are they used for?
Yeah, see, like a merchant's weight
There's
system.
a wheel up there.
I mean, to a certain point, I'm willing to forgive some of the 3D because, like, it was 2001, and also this was House of Tales' first game, so they didn't have much of a budget. But it's like, I can forgive the bad 3D. That's all I can forgive. Okay, so
Really strange, this building.
oh, it's so strange. What an odd building.
The door is completely flat. No handle, no lock, nothing.
How can we possibly get in here? Has anyone ever tried? Look at this. So, here we are again. What do you think we need to do here? How are we going to solve this puzzle? Right? You can kind of see this bucket is attached to, you know, the lever, and when it goes down on this end, it's going to rise up through here and turn some kind of mechanism that's going to open the door, right? It's a pretty straight line. Pretty straightforward, simple puzzle. The question is, what goes in here? Right? Doesn't it just look like any weight of sufficient like value would open it? You just need something heavy. You just need something heavy. Nay, because this is the mystery of the Druids. Not the cut and dried, like, tale of the Druids, not the straightforward narration of the Druids. No, it's a mystery, and that means that there has to be a stupid solution. Look at all this crap we have. All of this mostly stolen stuff, actually. Look, our inventory is full of theft and lies. Well, anyway, it's the amulet. Oh, God, it's the amulet. Yeah. Now here's the actual puzzle part. And once you have clicked on everything in your inventory, because that is literally all you can do. Like there's, I guess if you want to be generous, there's context for this in some way because it's like a druidic artifact, etc., etc. Out of the random garbage you have in your inventory, it's the one that makes the most sense, ? But that's because none of it makes any sense, so that's a low bar to clear. So once you have tackled that puzzle, then we do something that kind of makes sense. There we go. So now we have the amulet back, and the door is still open. That's almost sensible. That's almost kind of sensible if it wasn't muddled by the fact that you're taking the amulet out of here in the first place. So, anyway, now we can get inside. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, I want to go back out. Quick, before someone comments on something. Because now we can take a closer look at the bucket. See? That's what I was thinking. I mean, presumably he can't get his hands in there, right? Because it was completely flat, but we don't have a screwdriver or anything. We're just doing this with our hands. I love how long all of these things take in the Mystery of the Druids. That's my favorite part, is when you do something simple like this. It just takes a really long time, and I just appreciate the hell out of that design choice. Yeah. So now we have both
A screw. A hook.
and a hook.
It's got a hole for a screw.
So we have a screw and a hook. So now, here we are in this mysterious chamber.
Elaborate floor ornaments.
And where have we
That's the
seen
Amulet
designs
of
like that?
Transformation.
Kind
I'd
of
really
similar,
like to know
right?
why it's called that.
Sort of similar. So you can see there on some of these floor carvings that
That's
is
the Amulet of Transformation.
this symbol right here.
I'd really like to know why
And the rest of
it's
these
called
presumably
that.
are like elemental things, like, you know, water, air, earth, maybe, and that's fire because it looks like a campfire. Yeah, it does kind of remind me of the Fifth Element now that you say that, right? It's way less cool and lower budget. And it will never have a hit single in the form of an alien diva singing opera. But so this bucket here, you can see it's attached by this pole to something up above. We have that whole wheel mechanism. So in order to get it to rise up, we are going to need to take... Oh god, it is so finicky. There we go. We have to shut the door.
Hey, look at that. This building is really something. An hourglass.
Time travel. So yeah, we just locked ourselves in here by the way he just casually kicks the the board out of the way. Okay, so here we go. Huge hourglass, and there's like this sort of inset thing in the middle. You can see here there are things that we're supposed to do. So, and once again, we have a section where like it turns into the interactivity cursor, but if you right click, he doesn't have anything to say about it. So this is just, you're supposed to do something here, and that's the best the game can tell you. That is all the information you have. So I'm going to save us all the trouble, and we're just gonna jump straight to solving this one. You got to use your broken scissors, which kind of makes sense, sort of. But the reason it's weird here is, look how long this goes on. It just drags. So now we have 2 giant screws. But the reason it's kind of weird here is because we just did the other screw outside with our hands, and we didn't have to use another item. So it becomes odd in context of that. Like, why did we need the scissors in here for this one when it's the same thing? Don't know. Don't care, in fact. So we're going to put this in here. That way we can turn the bit in the middle with the hook like a handle. And look, the hourglass is filling up. The sand is flowing. Oh no. Now, just fair warning, this may glitch out really badly. We'll see.
Oh my god, Brent!
Oh
We haven't moved even a single inch from where we started out, have we?
Look, the bridge is a hole again.
If you ask me, the bridges are still whole. We've landed in a time when this whole place was still completely intact. We've traveled back in time.
You really think so?
Uh-oh, here comes company.
Must have been
They
an
look
alarm.
like soldiers.
Don't panic. Let's find out what they want.
Those low poly models in the expensive 3D cutscene. Boom.
I must have fainted. Where are we now? Brent? Brent, are you there? Nothing. Damn, where am I? Looks like a kitchen.
That hard cut from every cinematic back to the game is so jarring. It's like a jump scare. Okay, let me make sure. All right. Okay. Good, we got through without it glitching. In the original version of the game, which was on multiple discs, there was a disc change there. And so because of that, the game is even fussier than it usually is, and there's a good chance that it can crash there. So since it did not... let's start stealing stuff. We're going to need that bowl. Doodly-doo. Yeah, we get to be someone kind of competent. Oh, look at all of this. So lovely. We're going to steal something from each of them. Boop, 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 do-do-do-do. Look, we have so many herbs. Also, I like how this is something I actually genuinely do. It's a very, very small detail, but I want to try and be positive when I can. I do like that her inventory UI is just very slightly different from Brent's to indicate that it's hers. You know, it looks like leather or something as opposed to where his looked like metal, like a badge. I don't know why they chose to do that, but I think it's just those 6 that have stuff that we need to liberate from its rightful owners. Okay, so we have bowl, we have herbs. Is it? We need one of these. There we go. We need a golden bowl. Is it over here? No. There's dudes. There's a recipe book in here somewhere, too, that we need to pick up. Ah, I think that's it. Yes. There we go. So.
That's a wooden bowl.
It sure is. Wow, she's as much of a detective as Halligan.
A weed. Or maybe a herb. It smells of menthol.
Is that a weed? I'm calling the police.
Dried leaves. I don't know which plant they come from. This herb smells of cinnamon.
Maybe it is cinnamon.
Those leaves are sort of fleshy. Maybe they come from a herbaceous plant. That smells of aniseed. This weed feels strange. Almost like a sponge. A scale made of copper.
Oh, it's copper. Okay.
A medieval book of recipes. Let's see what it says.
What does it say? Look at this. To make a good drink, to make plum jam, to make a strange sleeping drink, to make a drink of apples, to make mead, to make a pâté of fish. Well, we'll get to that. Oh, that's... You know, y'all may be right. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, because we know women don't get pockets, because if you had pockets, then, like, they couldn't sell you purses. Okay, well, we know where this goes. We'll just go ahead and... Ta-da! Fix the scales. We'll come back to that.
What have we here, then? Look, John. The Danish whore's woken up.
Well, we love these guys already.
Point 1, I'm not a whore. Point 2, I'm not Danish.
Do you hear that? She's got a sharp tongue in her head. If you're not Danish, what are you?
What have you done to Brent?
Do you hear that, John? She wants to know what you did to the lad that was with her. Oh, the hussie's worried about him. You must like him a lot, eh? John, what did you do to the poor man?
I just chopped off his ears. He still don't look bad, though.
What? You monsters!
Now. John's in a good mood today. He always jokes around when he's in a mood like that.
God.
Your friend's unarmed, for the moment, anyway.
What are you going to do to him?
Unless he tells us what day your king's planning to start his invasion, he won't be feeling too good.
And he'll lose a few more body parts than just his ears. Depend on it.
So they obviously think that you're Danish spies somehow, but hey, you know, we've been through this whole game, and for the most part, they've been fairly respectful on this front. So, of course, now that we're back in the past, they have to take the opportunity to, you know, dribble in a little old-timey misogyny for us, so that way we can really get the most out of playing Melanie.
What invasion, damn it? I know nothing of an invasion, and neither does Brent.
You know very well what I'm talking about. The next Danish invasion. But I promise you this. This time, King Ethelred will be ready. We will slaughter you the moment you set foot on English soil.
Will King Ethelred be ready?
Listen to me. I am Dr. Melanie Turner from... Oh, that would probably be too complicated for you, I suppose.
Complicated? What kind of a word do you call that then? Stop talking Danish to me, girl.
Complicated.
I'm English.
Of course. And that's why you're speaking Danish to me, is it?
Danish? Whatever gave you that idea?
Save your breath, woman! This isn't the first time we found Danish spies around here. And that ridiculous, childish disguise of yours isn't gonna help you either.
Yes, I suppose I must look strange to you, but I can explain.
There's no need for that. We know all about you.
Oh,
Your
we know
king's
all about
preparing
you.
for another invasion. And you're the spies of his vanguard. But I'm sure your strange friend will soon tell us what we need to know. Until then, you'll stay in here to keep us a little company.
Ah, company. And what exactly do you call company?
Yes. What exactly?
You'll soon find out. I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
If you dare touch me, I swear I'll scratch your eyes out.
And I swear that unless your friend tells us the truth about what you two are doing here, you will die. Both of you.
Gosh.
We came here through the Gate of the Worlds. You saw us.
Gate of the Worlds? What's that supposed to be? We found you at 12 Bridges.
Don't you know what kind of a place 12 Bridges is?
Oh, we know exactly what kind of a place 12 Bridges is. It's a forbidden place. A heathen place of worship. We Christians must not enter it. It is only for heathens like you.
Heathens like you.
But you must let us go. You've no idea how important this is.
Important? For your war, I suppose? Do you take me for a fool? Forget it, hussy. You two are staying right here with us. Now stop your grumbling. Get in the kitchen, Danish woman. Tidy up and get us something to drink.
We literally got a get in the kitchen.
Oh, just leave me alone, you bastards.
Isn't it fun to play as Melanie? To be talked down to and called slurs and threatened with sexual assault. Ah, satisfying gameplay for our female protagonist. So anyway, we're gonna poison them.
The medieval book of recipes. Let's see what it says.
No, I don't want to make mead. There we we go. I want to make the sleeping drink. Okay. Take 2 ounces of crimson and 1 ounce of golden. Mix 2 ounces of green from 1 ounce and 1 ounce. That hot drink maketh thee sleep good. Alright. So basically the translation here is... we've got scales, right? So we need to measure out these different herbs. Fair enough. This is actually, like, the closest thing you're probably going to get to a decent / reasonable point-and-click adventure game puzzle from Mystery of the Druids. So let's go over here. If we're going to make a potion, we've been told that it is a hot drink. So let's get some hot water from the cauldron. Okay. And now that...
John! Celebrations are
Here we go.
due! Our pay has arrived! 10 pieces of silver for each of us. 10 nice, polished pieces of silver at 1 ounce each. You again. What do you want now? I told you to hurry up and serve us.
See? So, yeah, exactly. We're going to poison them, but this is fine. This is fine. This is not the same thing as feeding apple juice to a homeless man. No, this is much more morally correct. Ahem. So.
There's something I need to ask you, and something I'd like to make clear.
Go ahead.
Ahem.
Well, what can I get you?
In God's name, stop asking stupid questions. Bring us some wine and meat and hurry!
Yes, very well. Pain in the neck.
And hold your tongue, woman!
God.
Now what is it? Where are drinks? Damn it!
I couldn't find any wine
There we
or
go.
meat in the kitchen.
What? John, you numbskull! I thought I told you to go to the market and buy some provisions.
Why me, blast it? Let her go, the lazy so-and-so.
Do you want her to escape? What a fool you are!
Don't call me a fool.
Then don't be a fool! Then I won't call you one!
I said, don't call me a fool.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
What do you want me to get you?
I don't care. Damn it, think of something. Bring us something to drink. Bring us tea. We'll go and buy some provisions when we've finished interrogating your friend.
When'll that be? I'm hungry.
John, just shut up, will ya?
Gosh. Once again, here we are, where we only have one dialogue option, but for some reason we have to click it to progress. But notice, so we had to leave and come back to get them talking about their pay right after we exhausted the other conversation options. But he mentioned measuring the silver in ounces. That's why this is going to be important.
I could offer you something other than tea.
Oh? What's that?
Ah. How would you like a love potion?
A love potion by my own recipe.
Oh? Well, that doesn't sound too bad. Perhaps you're not so much of a cow as I thought you were.
God.
Perhaps. To be honest, I've always had a soft spot for men who know what they want.
Hey, I like that. Why don't you just come a little closer?
All right.
What'd you make of that, John? The girl's quite tame, really.
What wonderful equipment you have, soldier.
Yes, isn't it just? And it's all been christened with the blood of my enemies. Take a good look, if you like, and then bring me that potion you were talking about.
You'll have to be patient. I must brew it first.
Well, we needed him to offer to let her look at his equipment so that we can do this. There we go. That was their pay. See his purse with the silver in it? Now, the reason that that is important is because, like I said, he said the silver weighs an ounce.
An old English coin, weighing 1 ounce exactly.
So we need to measure things on the scale, but we don't have any weights to measure them. Now we do, because this weighs exactly an ounce. Like I said, this is the most straightforward puzzle in the game. Or not straightforward, but I guess this is the least moon logic puzzle in the game, and perhaps the most entertaining one, because you can kind of follow the line here and the logic. You just have to get through all of this bullshit with these assholes in here. All right. So, actually, I'm gonna save because we need to get this exactly right. So just in case. All right, so. There we go. So now, an ounce. So we need an ounce of all of these different herbs. Let's see. Let's just start with this one. It doesn't matter. Enjoy these cutscenes. You're going to see several of them.
That's exactly 1 ounce of the herb.
Okay, so there we go. Now look, we still have the regular one, like the full thing, and then we also have
This weed feels strange.
an ounce.
Almost like a sponge.
That is because you can screw it up, so this way you've still got this in your inventory. But, yeah, we have to watch this cutscene for each of them. So you're going to see this 6 times.
That's exactly 1 ounce of the herb.
Here's 3.
Right. That's exactly 1 ounce of the herb.
Aren't you having fun? Ah, what a great game. Y'all are aching for Baldur's Gate now.
That's exactly 1 ounce of the herb.
Where's my 51st episode of Generic's Adventures? I hear you scream. That's alright. This may be the last episode tonight. And if it's not, then absolutely for sure
Exactly
next
1
week
ounce of
will
the
be,
herb.
because I'm not going to play it longer than that. So, that will be the end one way or another.
Right. That's exactly 1 ounce of the herb.
Okay. So, let's see, we need...
That smells of aniseed.
Okay, so we need that one. That's the leafy one.
Those leaves are sort of fleshy. Maybe they come... This herb smells of cinnamon.
Okay, so it's this one.
This herb
Yeah.
smells of cinnamon.
All right, so, we need cinnamon,
This weed makes the water turn red.
and
This herb smells
Yeah.
of cinnamon.
go. I lied, you're actually going to see it more than 6 times because we need to double up on some of these.
Right. That's exactly 1 ounce of the herb.
Okay, so, cinnamon, cinnamon,
A weed, or maybe a herb. Dried leaves.
this one.
I don't know which plant they come from.
Okay, and
Dried leaves.
yeah, here we go.
I don't know which plant they come from.
You need to do the one that smells like cinnamon twice, you need to do the dried leaves twice, and then it's the one that smells like aniseed.
Right. That's exactly 1 ounce of the herb.
It helps because once you start mixing, any that you double up on, they wind up on this side of the bowl. Okay, and then
Weed, or maybe a herb.
that's menthol.
Smells of menthol.
Is this
Those
one?
leaves are sort of... That smells of
This
aniseed.
one, here we go.
The water in the bowl is absolutely clear.
All right. So there we go. We don't need that silver piece anymore. We have...
Water in the bowl is absolutely clear.
It turns like a weird color, and she says something about it if you get it wrong. So this is how you know that you've got it right, is it will be absolutely clear. Okay, let's give it to him.
There. That ought to get you going.
It looks good anyway.
It's
What
absolutely
is it?
clear. What
As
does
I
it
said,
look like?
a love potion.
It looks like water.
Bah! It doesn't taste all that good.
But it'll work. Just wait and see.
I should hope so, because I'm getting tired. Very tired.
Very tired, you say? Well,
Well, is it working yet?
I can't feel anything yet. In fact, I'm still dog tired. Get us another one!
what, a second helping?
That should do it.
There we go.
Sweet dreams, my friends.
It's just the screen transition. Alright. Let's save again. Okay, so with our new friends dead asleep. See, this is the main door, which
I might
is...
have guessed. The door's locked.
Yeah, okay. It's this guy. Soldier John. There we go. Now we see where she's keeping her items. In her bra. A surprisingly great storage location, who would have thought? Okay, we just need to go down here.
Brent?
Melanie! At last. I'm here. Over here.
Should we rescue him?
At last? Wasn't I quick enough for you?
This really is one hell of a rat's nest. Where are we, anyway?
I think this is an outpost of the British Army. It seems a number of wars were fought in this area 1,000 years ago.
Great. That's simply wonderful, isn't it? Maybe we should have read a few history books before we came here. Where are the soldiers now?
Fast asleep. I made them a drink that seems to have had the desired effect.
Well done, Melanie. Now let's get out of here. Unlock the door.
Did you... I just have to call this out. Did you notice how... Well done, Melanie. Was delivered? Like, that is the least enthusiastic and believable of his many unenthusiastic and unbelievable lines.
Yes, of course, at once.
Well done, Melanie.
Okay, now how do we get out of here?
The door's upstairs. Wait here. I'll go and see whether the key fits the other door.
Oh, I don't want to do that. Oh, say hello to our rat.
Give me a hand with this crate, Brent. It's too heavy for me to shift on my own.
Yes, of course. We can't move heavy objects because we girl.
Ah, just as I thought. Take a look at this, Brent. I thought there must be more than just the one way out of here. Looks like a secret passage.
So, this is a fun section.
Pretty dark down there, isn't it?
Are you scared?
Scared? Nonsense. Come on, let's go.
Okay. So we can go left, we can go right. Y'all call it out. Which way would you like to go? Often you tell me that left is right, but I also know that 3 rights make a left. So forward. Oh, thank you. Well, joke's on you. The joke is on you this time because your non-committalness doesn't matter. Because watch.
Brent,
I'm here.
I can hardly see a thing.
Neither can I.
Maybe we ought to go back after all, don't you think?
Rubbish. There's no one here. Don't worry. We'll find the way out.
There's not a glimmer of light here anywhere, Brent.
Oh!
What was that? Are you still there? Brent? Brent, this isn't funny. Hello? Is that you, Brent?
I love that subtitle. Ah, one. Instead of an exclamation point like someone forgot to hit shift.
Now where am I?
Yep, see, it literally does not matter where you go or which direction you click, because eventually it just gets too dark to see and you get the same cutscene or interaction, whatever. Anyway, it resolves exactly the same, no matter what. So joke's on you. Forward was the correct answer. So here we are. Once again, we did not get to play as Melanie for very long. So Brent has this lovely ocean view.
The sea.
Yes, the sea.
The inner courtyard.
Where are we?
It's rather bulky. A table. A yoke. I've seen one of these before in a museum. Nice view. This building must be pretty high up.
Indeed.
The inner courtyard.
The inner courtyard, we can see it from every direction. Gasp.
So you are the stranger who came to us through the Gate of the Worlds. We meet at last. I am very pleased to see you.
Oh yes? I can't say the feeling's mutual. I want to get out of here. This minute. Who are you anyway?
Hush. Be calm. Nothing will happen to you here. I am your friend.
My friend? That's a lie. I can do without friends like you.
We have been expecting you. We need you. You are the one all our hopes are hanging on.
What's that?
Good luck.
You've been expecting me? That's impossible. I came here from the year 2000. You can't even know I exist.
You came to us through the Gate of the Worlds. He who comes through this gate has the power to alter the course of history.
There you go, Trance. I had said earlier the game was set in 1999, so I was wrong. It's set in 2000.
Right now, I don't even know where I am.
You are in a monastery, the final refuge of the last Druids of Britain. You have come to us in our greatest hour of need.
What do you mean?
Our order is facing extinction. For thousands of years, we have been handing our knowledge down from generation to generation. Every pupil was instructed by his mentor for 20 years, until he was worthy of being taught all the secrets of the Druids.
Their mystery,
And
if you will.
finally, he would become a mentor himself.
I see. And?
A Druid's power can serve either good or evil. The mentor's teaching alone determines which side will prevail. A pupil without a mentor is left to his own devices. He acts without wisdom or knowledge, and thus becomes hungry for power and evil.
Old news.
Okay, that's old news so far.
Our Grand Master Surston killed his mentor and became evil, yet he succeeded in becoming the leader of our Brotherhood. He is now preparing a ritual mightier than any that has ever been performed. He wishes to transfer the entire Brotherhood's power to 5 infants, to ensure that the power of the Druids will live on forever. These infants will be stronger than any Druid the world has ever seen, and they will grow up without a mentor. They are destined for evil. They will be tyrants, mighty, immortal, invincible.
Sounds familiar.
Together, we can prevent this from happening. A small circle of brothers have united under my leadership with the intention of stopping Surston.
But?
Surston seems to suspect something is going on. Ever since we occupied this monastery, he has been building fortifications to prevent anyone but himself from entering the places of worship. We know there is a secret room where he keeps a crystal ball. We also know that Surston has had our temples close to the river altered. With your help, we will get past his fortifications.
Why do you need my help for that?
We are few, and Surston is having us watched. We need somebody of equal power to him.
And you think that's me?
Your journey here has given you the power to alter the course of history. That is more than any of us would be capable of doing. Find the room that harbors the crystal ball. I have arranged for you to be allowed to move freely within the monastery until the day of your execution.
The day of my execution? Oh, great. Now you tell me. How much time does that give me?
I must leave you now. I bid you good luck.
Hey, where will I find you? What's your name, anyway?
I am called Maglor.
Oh, great. Inspector Miller will never believe this. That is, if I ever get to tell him. And Melanie will... Hold on. Where did she get to?
So you can wander around here until the day of your execution. Well, when is that? Bye. Okay, let's steal this sheet. I love how he just whoop into his inventory. Okay. I'm gonna save it again so that we don't have to go through that exhausting conversation. So there you go. That's our exposition dump for why we are here, to catch us up. This game loves to tell rather than show, I think. So, okay, we can now explore this area, this whole huge monastery. This is pretty much the rest of the game. Take a look here.
A musical presentation.
This guy's obviously fiddling. This dude looks like he's juggling knives, balls, and also a bird, maybe?
This wouldn't make my room look much better.
It's like Scotland Yard. One hallway and a bunch of doors, and every door is somebody's office. This is Maglor's.
There you are. I've been looking for you.
Have you discovered anything yet?
I have to learn how to find my way around here first. Don't you think you might be able to show me around the monastery?
Out of the question. We should not be seen together. We will make sure that Surstan's spies do not bother you. Everything else is up to you.
And that kind of makes sense with the story he told, but at the same time, it's like you can't arrange for any help.
What have you done with Melanie Turner?
She is safe for the moment.
What do you mean, for the moment?
The day of her execution is the same day when your life will end.
That sounds really encouraging. A double execution, so to speak. And when will that be?
Surstan has decreed that the day of the ritual shall be the day you both die.
Where's Melanie now?
She may move freely within the monastery, just like you. I have been to see her and told her everything. I do not know where she is now. I believe she wanted to take a look around the library.
The library? We are sentenced to death and Melanie Turner goes to look at the library? Okay. I'm sure I'll find her. I'll see you later.
Okay. So from here, let's just kind of go through this as quickly as we can. So we're going to go to the right. This should go to the main hall. Here we are. There's the symbol. Recognize that?
The mysterious sign. It seems to be everywhere. That's the Amulet of Transformation.
It sure is.
I'd really like to know why it's called that. This must be that
Surstan's chair.
It's that strange symbol again.
Yep, so this is like the Druids symbol. Okay, so now we have another puzzle. This reminds me kind of like the bead locks in Betrayal in Antara, except bad. except not fun. So this is something we actually don't want to screw with this right now. This will help later. Kind of, yeah, it does kind of look like a giant abacus. I wanted to show you all that because this right here will be important later. So remember it. Okay, we're actually going to go out this door.
An old library, filled with the typical smell of old leather-bound books.
It's Melanie.
Melanie, there you are.
Brent!
Where have you been? I was worried about you.
I was just having a look around, and then I ended up here in the library.
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm okay.
Melanie, we're in pretty serious trouble. What on earth are you doing in here?
Reading. They've got some really interesting books in here, Brent. Take this one, for example. It's a book on the monastery's history. It was written by Christian monks. It says...
Hold on, Melanie. Before you start your academic lecture,
I don't
you may
care.
be interested to know that I've just seen someone called Maglor, who was good enough to tell me that you and I are to be executed in a few days' time.
I know that, Brent. I've seen him too. He was here half an hour ago. He told me everything.
Oh, and I suppose it doesn't bother you? Well, as for me, I had other plans for the eve of my life, to be honest.
Brent, what do you think I'm doing here with these books? I'm looking for something that might be of help to us.
You can find information in books, Brent.
This is no time to start reading, Melanie. We must do something.
Oh my gosh.
Well, at least I found out that this monastery used to be inhabited by Christian monks.
So what? What good is that?
Why don't you listen? The
For
Druids
real.
besieged the monastery, but they couldn't find a way in. Not one of the monks that tried to flee during the siege ever came back. The monks heard their brothers screaming, sometimes for days on end.
I think I can guess what the Druids were doing to them.
That's where the chronicles stop. In mid-sentence, the Druids must have found a way into the monastery.
Melanie, this is all very interesting, but we just don't have time for history lessons. We're in trouble now.
I know, Brent. That's why I suggest you have a good look round the monastery while I carry on studying these books. Maybe we'll find a way out of this.
What good's that supposed to do?
2 pairs of eyes see more than one. I may find something in these chronicles that'll help us fight the Druids. Meanwhile, I suggest you look for the room Maglor mentioned, the one where the crystal ball is hidden.
I don't know. I'm not sure I trust him all that much. What if he's lying?
Brent, there's no point in worrying about that now.
Yeah, don't worry
He's
about
the
that.
only friend we've got around here.
Don't worry.
Aren't you scared at all, Melanie?
Of course I'm scared, but we mustn't give up. If we just sit around and wait, the ritual will be completed, and then we'll die.
Perhaps we should never have come here.
What choice did we have? To let the circle rule the world?
That may yet happen anyway. The only difference is that we won't be there to see it.
We're not dead yet, Brent. There's still a chance. We have to try. Think of Mr. Blake. He helped us and paid for it with his life. Do you want his death to have been in vain?
Ah, Mr. Blake. If only he could have seen all this. It would have confirmed all his theories.
I doubt it would have pleased him very much, though.
Okay, Melanie. You're right. Let's do all we can. I'll take a look around this place. Will you still be here later?
Of course.
Good. Take care of yourself.
And you, Brent.
It sounded that at the end like a man very much just trying to cut a conversation he didn't want to be part of short. Okay, Melanie. God. She's just trying to hammer through his thick head like, bruh. Books have information in them, and I am a scholar. Maybe if I read something here, I will find something that will help us. No, we don't have time for that. We don't have time for reasonable solutions. We don't have time to be rational. Good lord. Okay, so now here, actually, I think this goes to kitchen? Yes. It's messy, messy kitchen. Oh, did you see the little mouse? Let's see if he spawns again. There he goes. Little ratatouille looking ass. I lost track of what I was doing. I was thinking of Ratatouille over here. Oh, yeah, here.
I'll take it with me.
Yeah, you take everything else. You might as well.
That looks revolting.
Doesn't it?
That looks revolting.
All of this looks revolting. No one's cleaning any of this. Okay, we're gonna go over here.
You never know. It might come in handy.
Spoken like a true point-and-click adventure game protagonist at last.
Maybe later. A plate of tasty-looking grapes. These jugs are empty. I don't need them.
Why not? You're taking everything else.
These are roots.
Okay, so we have the roots. I think we need to go back out this way. And And we're going to go around the corner. And of course, you can go into some of these other rooms, right? We just don't need to for the most part. They're just, some of them are distractions. They're rooms with nothing in them, or rooms we'll come back to later. Okay, oops. Which one of these? This is not it.
You? What do you want?
I take it you're Serstan, am I right?
And you are the man who came all the way here just to let me kill him. What do you want? Is the little bit of life I've granted you too much for you?
I've come to offer you a deal.
A deal? You are offering me a deal? You overrate your importance. I will not do deals with you.
What are you planning to do to us?
When the great day has come, and the ritual has been perfected, your lives will end.
Why don't you just kill us right now?
You are indeed lucky to be allowed to live for a few more days. My brother Maglor spoke up for you, and I was incapable of refusing him his wish. I have such a very soft heart.
What did Maglor say?
He suggested making you our witnesses. The first witnesses of our unlimited power. You will watch your miserable world come to an end. And you will see a new, eternal empire arise from the ashes. And then you will die. A great honor will be bestowed upon you. You will be the last sacrifices of the old world.
You're mad. Completely insane.
Oh, he liked that.
What right do you have to keep us here?
What right do I have? The right that I take when I want it. The Council of the 12 selected me to lead this order and determine its fate as I see fit. The spirit of the Brotherhood speaks with my voice. As the undisputed leader of this Brotherhood, I have decreed that any creature that ventures close to this monastery is mine to do with as I choose. I alone determine who may live and who must die.
How dare you set yourself up as the Lord of Life and Death?
I create and I destroy. I use only the eternal laws of nature and the universe.
What a fun
so you're
guy.
keeping us here just because we approach the monastery. That's not much of a reason.
You don't understand. You cannot understand. The things you call reasons are meaningless to me.
What a line.
I am the one reason for everything that happens around here. My will is the will of my brothers. They are proud of being led by a chosen one like me. I have made them a part of the grand scheme of things.
You're just a common tyrant, except a little more of a megalomaniac than most.
Dominance and unity are the keys to all great deeds. The unconditional submission I expect from my followers is the first step towards real, unlimited power. The kind of power I will gain for our order. But a mortal like you can never understand that.
You may be right there. I know something that you can't know.
What might that be?
I won't tell you until you give me your word that you will let me and my friend go.
What? You cannot truly believe that I will fall for a trick like that. There is nothing you can know. There is nothing you can bargain with. I will not enter into any deal with a useless creature like you. I will grind you underfoot, if it pleases me to do so. That is all you may expect from me. Now get out of my sight.
There you go, our antagonist, everybody. The big final villain. That's the guy who's screaming on the cover that you've seen in memes, probably, and the fellow who was doing the throat singing at the henge in the opening cutscene. Let's see, was it this? No, I went in there. wanted to show you him, but also... Just back around this way? Oh, it might be this one. This is... Don't think so. Oh, that's a different tapestry. I was thinking that this was going back to our room. Ah, here we go. This is what we need.
I'll take these candles with me. No one will notice they're missing.
All right, so we've got a couple candles. Now we're going to go back to this one. Isn't that guy fun? At least he is, he's just a good, clear-cut, straightforward bad guy, right? And I respect that, if nothing else. Alright, so we're gonna put this iron pot in the fire.
Right, now the crucible's in the fireplace. It'll get nice and hot in there.
A crucible, you say? Well, we have these candles, conveniently made of wax. This friggin' tuba solo.
The candles have melted. Now I've got a block of wax.
And he just picked up the red hot crucible with his bare hands and put it back in his inventory. I love how there's a puzzle that has us frame an innocent college professor for stealing a book from a library so that we can actually steal a different book from the library. But there isn't a puzzle where we have to find another item like a pot holder or a towel in order to pick up this, like, we don't even, the leather gloves that we have, we didn't even use them to pick up the red hot crucible, and we just put it back in his inventory.
Block of candle wax.
Okay, well, anyway. Okay. Let's go back this way. A couple of hallways. A couple or 3 hallways. Round and round and round we go. Hello, random druid. Oh, actually, that's where we need to go. I think he's kind of showing us. Yay, we're free. We're outside. I think we need to go this way? Yes, because this is the garden.
Salad. 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 Salad.
Okay, so before I make fun of this,
Salad.
is that a thing, like, do the English, if you are the English, please let me know in chat, or in the comments, is salad just, like, broadly a term to refer to leafy greens? Or to vegetables in general? Yeah, this is a lettuce. This is definitely lettuce. So, like, is that something, do you say salad as a generic, broad, catch-all term to refer to certain vegetables, and that's why he's doing that? Or am I allowed to make fun of him because he's just looking at lettuce and going, that's salad?
Salad.
Either way, it's funny. Okay, so what do you think we need to do here? I won't keep you in the suspense for too long. Notice that there's a tap.
This looks like a pipe.
Yes, it is. And if you turn the tap, nothing happens. That's because the water flow originates from elsewhere. So there actually is going to be, like, water is going to come out of here, right? But when water does come out of here, it's going to flow into this drain. So obviously you can see, like, the puzzle such as it is that we don't want that. So we need to stop up the drain with something. What will we use? Ah! We have this sheet we stole from the bed. Oh, what's that? That doesn't work?
Looks like a dream.
Huh. Okay, well, what else do we have? Well, we have all of this paper. No? Okay, what about the plastic bags? No, huh? The leather no? Huh. Oh, okay, well, I guess that means we're gonna have to use these vegetables.
Right, let's use this herb then.
Yes. That will block the drain.
The inner courtyard is bigger than I thought.
Ahem. Gonna go this way. There's the cistern back there. Keep going. You can see the pipe, right? So here we go.
This is the cistern. It's filled with water right up to the brim. There must have been a lot of rain this autumn.
Okay. Look closer.
Ah, yes, a lever. I hope it's not too rusty.
Yes, so now...
It works. The water's flowing now.
Now it's overflowing because that totally worked. Yes, the wet water causes the earthworms to rise to the top.
Better turn it off again.
Yes, yes, you better had. Well, since we got a cutscene about it, we should probably go back there. This fucking game. There we go.
These are earthworms.
Yes, they are. Well. Let's see. Just round this way, round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. I think we can maybe go this way, but it might actually have been shorter to go the other. Oh, no, we can't. We do have to go all the way back. Okay. Well, that's fine. I believe. Gotta keep going around. Gonna go past where we came out. Gonna go this way this time.
This looks very much like a workshop.
Yes, it does. In fact, it looks like a smithy.
There's a strong smell of smoke here.
No joke.
Good day, friend. How are you?
How should I be? Every day I work my fingers to the bone. I get bad food, bad treatment. How would you be?
Well.
I understand. I'm not much better off than you are.
Huh. You think that, do you? Do you spend all day toiling hard for a pittance?
No, but at least you're working here of your own free will and can leave any time you like. I'm a prisoner.
Oh, a prisoner, are you? What did you get up to then?
Well, that's hard to explain. I think our main crime was coming here in the first place.
Our? You mean you're not the only prisoner here?
No, I came here with a lady.
Oh, a lady. That's good.
How is that good?
I haven't seen any ladies here for a long, long time. Is she pretty?
Yes, she is. But you'll keep away from her if you know what's good for you.
Ah, your wife, is she?
No, it's not that. But, look, I don't think this is any of your business. She's with me. That's all that need concern you.
All right. I get it. Then tell me what it is you want with me.
Is there anything I can do for you?
You? Look at you. A weakling like you. I'll bet you couldn't even hold a hammer. I used to have an apprentice who looked a lot like you. Didn't stay long, though. Work was too hard for him.
All right. If you don't want my help,
You can help me by not standing around in my way. If I don't get my work pieces finished by tomorrow, I'll be punished badly.
what exactly do you do here anyway?
I work the forge for my masters. Isn't that obvious? Pipes, weapons, locks, keys, a lot. Not right now, of course, since the fire's gone out.
Are you forging weapons for the war?
You mean the war against the Danes? No. Wars come and go, year after year. My masters don't get involved. They're a secretive lot.
You don't seem to like your masters much.
Not like 'em. I hate 'em. Years and years I've spent slaving away in this smithy, and my children are starving anyway. Once I dared to go to Sir Stan's room and ask for more money.
And
That's when I got these scars on my back.
what did they do to you?
10 lashes of the whip. My bare back. I couldn't lie down for 3 weeks. I've given up asking questions since then.
Why don't you fight back? A strong man like you?
I'd do anything to hurt those villains. Oh, but they are powerful and cruel. I have to finish my work by tomorrow, or else I'll be punished in some horrible way.
Oh, well, tell me more about these horrible druids.
Tell me about the Druids.
I don't know much about them. Anyway, I'm not allowed to tell you anything.
Ah, that's interesting.
Look, stranger, I don't know about you, but I'm quite attached to my head. I don't fancy being slaughtered because you're so nosy.
Ooh, why is your work so urgent?
Why is your work so
Let's find that
urgent?
out.
I don't really know myself why they need their stuff so quickly. I think I'm helping to prepare some big ceremony of theirs. Anyway, they keep strengthening their fortifications.
Have you noticed anything unusual around here lately?
Unusual? No, not really. Except that it's extremely quiet in the monastery. Oh, hang on. There was something. I heard children crying 2 days ago. It was after dark, and I couldn't see much, but I think the crying was coming from one of those private rooms.
Did it sound like babies crying?
Yeah, it did. Just like that.
Interesting. Did you notice anything else?
No, nothing. Why do you ask?
Just asking.
Just wondering, just curious.
A ceremony?
Yeah, of some sort. Don't ask me what it's all about. I don't know anything about their heathen religions. I was brought up a Christian. There's hardly any Druids left in Britain these days anyway.
Except here. I'll have a look around if you don't mind.
All right, go ahead.
I love how he points out, like, I'm not doing much work now that the fire's gone out. Like,
Looks like the smithy's fireplace. The fire's out.
you can't just start it again?
An interesting construction.
Well, this has been fun, but
That's a lot of weapons.
it is a lot of weapons.
Animal skins are hanging out to dry there.
Alright, let's get out of here. So now we have a slightly different view of the smithy. We need to go this way.
These must be the stores. There's a lot of stuff here.
There's a lot of stuff here, including this axe. It wasn't an axe.
A little piece of
It was a little piece of wood. We don't want the axe. We just want a little piece of wood. And that's it. We came all this way to get a little piece of wood. Right. Back round inside. Okay, we need to go back around to where the kitchen was. Oh. It was this way. Is it not? I have lost my way. This is not the kitchen. This isn't my beautiful kitchen. This isn't my beautiful wife. There we go. The random druid will show us the way. Here we go. Here, I think. Yes. Okay. Okay. But this way we talked to Surston already. But before that, wait. Actually, we need to go... I think we need to speak with him again. No, I am lost. Okay, back around this way. The door will be on this corner. There we go. I think it's that door. Yes.
Now what do you want? Are you so eager to die? Your death will come soon enough. Now get out!
One moment, please. Just one short moment. May I ask you one more question?
You do not need to ask questions. It would be a waste of time answering you. You would not understand the answers anyway.
I'll chance that.
You must think you're very clever, just like all fools. You will soon understand just how pointless each of your actions, sentences, and thoughts is. Very soon now, my power will be multiplied, and I will continue to exist within it. It will make me immortal, and you will be no more than a pile of dust that the wind will carry out to sea.
The one good line in the entire game. I will be immortal, and you will be no more than a pile of dust that the wind will carry out to sea. Ahem.
I've heard your order is facing its downfall.
You've heard that? From whom? From a fool like yourself? Our order is not facing its downfall, but a great new beginning, even if some of my brothers dislike the idea. Or did you think I did not know of the ridiculous conspiracy that some of my misguided brothers have set up? They have told you of it, haven't they? I do not expect you to betray them, but they are greatly mistaken where their abilities are concerned, and they underestimate me. I will soon find out which of my brothers are betraying me, and I will destroy them without even lifting a finger. The path I have determined cannot be altered. Our fate is sealed. Now get out of my sight. You bore me.
God. Okay, we gotta go back in there again.
Have you not been listening to me? Get out!
Here we go.
I'd like to stay and watch you.
I understand. You wish to see for yourself what lies in store for you.
It's that easy.
Is that it? Many doomed men are fascinated by their executioners. Man's curiosity is greater than his fear. Curiosity brought you here, and curiosity will kill you.
Then you don't mind?
Be my guest if it amuses you. Watch me preparing for your final hour. You do not bother me. As long as you do not touch anything, I shan't even know you're here.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You appreciate it? You are a pathetic creature.
Oh god, he's so evil. He's so evil. So anyway.
Don't even think of touching anything in here.
Let's see, we need... Here we go.
This secret compartment is empty.
Gasp. Well, that's fine. Let's put something in it then. There we go.
A chest full of scrolls. And a key.
Alright, so now we know that there is a key in the chest. That's what's important. And now we won't be thrown out because he's so happy that we just want to watch him that he'll let us. Okay, so now we gotta go back this way. To the tapestry with the upside down bird. The juggling bird. Time to talk to Maglor.
Didn't I tell you not to speak to me?
Well, yes, you did, but... Let's see, we need, here we go, undisturbed access.
I need undisturbed access to one of the rooms in the monastery.
Which room?
So, we need access to Surstan's room, because for once, for the first time in the entire game, we're going to steal something from a bad person and not feel terrible about it.
Surstan's room. Is that possible?
Out of the question. Whenever Surstan leaves his room, he locks the door and never lets the key out of his sight.
Well...
That settles that then, doesn't it? Or is there some way he could be lured away? Couldn't you get him out of his room on some pretext? Just long enough for me to take a look around undisturbed?
Yes, I may be able to. I shall try.
Well, bye then. Okay, back this way. Around the inside.
Excellent. Maglor did it. Now I can take a good look around in peace.
He did it. Alright, so now we know this alcove over here, right, is there. And by putting that block of wood in the back, it left this brick sticking out just a tiny bit, so that we can pull it out.
I don't feel I should be doing this.
Oh my god. The one time he steals something valuable from a villain is the only time in the entire game that Detective Halligan expresses doubt or remorse. Fuck. Oh, we're gonna take our little bit of wood too. Oh my gosh. Anyway. So, recognize this
That's
chest?
the casket from the secret compartment.
We saw it once before. It had the Amulet of Transmutation in it after we threw salt at the mausoleum. Set it out here where we can have a look at it.
Aha! There's the key.
Indeed. And now we have the key. So now, of course, we don't want him to know that we've got the key. So, we're going to use this on our wax to get an imprint. And then we're going to put the key back. Going to replace the chest. Put the brick in. There we go. He'll never know. He'll never know that anything happened. And we know a blacksmith who said he can make keys. Right. So, let's get out of here. Oh. Wait a minute. This way. I forgot my directions again. Back over here. It really is, old man. It's wild. It is opposite day every day for Detective Halligan. To protect and serve? No, I don't hardly think so. Okay, we're gonna go past over here. And now, look here, we can climb up on the roof. Aw, bird friend. And look, he's a chatty bird friend. Now you can kind of see why he can't keep the fire lit. There actually is a reason why he can't just light it back up. The chimney is blocked. So, yeah. So, right here you can see there's a place for us to interact. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these worms. We're going to put them here to lure the bird over. A delicious treat for our friend. He left one for some reason. And it's just there. It's just now it lives on the struggle bus here up on the top of the roof. We'll just leave it to its fate, I guess.
Sorry, it had to be done.
Anyway, there we go. Now we have cleared the chimney. And we are just, you back off and there's no animation. He's just boom, back on the ground. Hilarious. Right? Exactly. How was the nest not on fire? Because, like, we didn't go back down and tell him. He just somehow psychically knew that the bird's nest had been, the blockage was gone and instantly lit a fire. I don't know. Or, well, the bird was sitting on the chimney blocking it with its butt, so asbestos, perhaps.
I've cleared the chimney. That ought to solve your problem with the fire.
The chimney?
Yes. There was a crow's nest on it. I took it down, that's all.
Oh, you're great. Stranger, you just saved my knack. I'd better get back to work now, and quickly. I must hurry.
Okay, thank you, my friend. I'll take a look around.
All right. Please yourself. See you later, stranger.
So, now that the forge is working again, we've helped the guy out.
I need your help. Could you take a look at this?
That's the impression of a key. So what?
I've helped you, now I'm asking you to help me. Make a key like this one.
I can't. Impossible. Sorry, stranger.
Why not?
I'll tell you. They'd kill us both.
You owe me something. If it hadn't been for me, they'd have punished you tomorrow anyway. You said so yourself.
Oh, God help
So
me.
now it's extortion.
I must be going crazy. All right. Give me that. I'll make you a key.
Guilt tripping.
It'll take a while, though.
No problem. I'll come back later to pick it up.
Okay, so now we just have to kill time. And this is probably to encourage you / force you to, like, explore some of the other areas. Some of these other rooms that I said are not necessary to actually solve the game, that just have random content in it. There's things you can look at. There's a couple of druids that I think you might be able to talk to. So, because you just have to kill a certain amount of time, I think. And I don't actually know if it's a certain number of screen transitions or if the game actually is counting time and it's like 5 minutes, 3 minutes. I don't really know. But the fastest way to get him done with the key is just to come back in here and talk to Melanie, I think.
Hello, Melanie. How's it going?
I found a few more chronicles. One of them describes all the details of the heathen practices in this region. The monks kept an eye on them because the heathens were their competition, you might say.
What were these heathen practices?
I don't think I ought to tell you. You wouldn't be too pleased.
Oh, right. I get it. Thanks for being so considerate. I think I've heard enough stories of cannibalism to last me a few years, thank you very much.
How are you getting on?
I need a bit more time. The monastery's rather large, and it's hard not to get lost. Also, I keep finding some druid or other following me around.
We don't have much time, Brent.
What can I do? I haven't found the room with the crystal ball yet, let alone a way out of here. Have you found anything about the druids in these books?
Nothing we didn't already know. It Talks a lot about the transformation of the 4 elements.
Transformation,
Mr. Blake
you
told
say?
you all about that, didn't he?
Yes, that's right.
You've got to hand it to him. He'd done his homework all right. I found everything he said about the 4 elements in the Christian monks' original texts.
I don't see how the elements are going to be of any help to us.
Anything can be useful, Brent. I just thought I'd mention it. Do you remember what Blake told you?
I might get it sorted out if I think hard.
All right.
Okay, Melanie, I'll go on looking.
Good luck.
We're not going to ask her something personal. I don't want to put that on Melanie. All right, let's go back and see if he's got our key. Hopefully he will. I don't want to have to kill too much more time. I think that should do it, though. Yeah.
Right. Your key's ready.
Perfect.
Listen, stranger. I didn't give you this key, okay? If you're caught with this, it's your problem, not mine.
Yes, all right. Give it to me.
Sure you won't change your mind? This could kill you, you know.
No, I'll be all right. Give me the key.
Oh well. Don't say I didn't warn you. Here you go. Take care of yourself.
All right, I will. Thanks a lot.
The blacksmith is the only other person in this entire game other than Pierre who really has done nothing wrong.
The duplicate key the smith made for me.
There we go. All right, back in here. So now we're going to go back along the corridor into a room that I stumbled into a couple of times. You know, that's fair. Just participating in the mystery of the Druids is a pretty creative form of evil. All right, so I came in here by accident once or twice. Now we're going to go here on purpose. So this is what the key unlocks. There we go. Convenient place to sit that. Time to save. Haven't done that in a while. All right. That animation, look at that. Oh. Look at this fun place. The Druids have been busy. They've been busy playing Diggy Diggy Hole since they got here. So, this is one of those places where, I hesitate to compare it to this because I do not think it is nearly as good. But it puts you a little bit in mind of the Labyrinth from like the Seventh Guest, where you almost need grid paper in order to get through here. You cannot just randomly click and guess because the chances of getting through correctly would be so low you would be stuck here forever. Needless to say, I'm not going to do that. And also, like the Labyrinth from the Seventh Guest, once you've done it correctly, you can skip it and you don't have to do it anymore, if I remember right. Yeah, no, like I said, absolutely. I don't want to compare it to the Seventh Guest because that is an insult to the Seventh Guest. Henry Stoff is a far superior villain to Surston, first of all. Although I would love to see fan art of, like, the Seventh Guest, but it's Henry Stoff's screaming face like the cover art from the box of Mystery of the Druids. Alright, so here we go. These signs, of course, they're clues. They tell you how to get through here. None of that matters, because all we're going to do is we're just going to do this. We're just going to speed run it. Do. It's almost always right, which is very funny. So, like, you'll get quite a ways into it if you just keep clicking right. This one is where it fucks you over, because you have to go back in the same door.
Oh, this looks like it might prove a little difficult.
Yep, see? He comments on the fact that he just went back through the same door and got lost and came out somewhere else, and it's like, oh. And the thing that really sucks about that is actually it does it more than once. Yeah. Just a couple more. Almost to the bottom. You can kind of see the bottom now. And yeah, this, for the third time, you have to go back in the same door that you came through. But here we go. We reached the bottom. There we go. The Labyrinth of the Druids. The Labyrinth of the Mystery of the Druids.
Wow.
Wow.
It was worth coming here.
Was it?
Looks very impressive.
Wow. Oh, man. So, this is the beginning of the end. We are almost to the end of the game. I think that this is... There's no good place to cut it. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say it that way because cutting it means that there's going to be another episode. But we're at a point where there is... yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. There is just too much left to continue now and pile it all into one video. So there's gonna have to be one more part next Thursday. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. No one is sorrier than me. Nobody. I promise you that. So, yeah, this is gonna have to be it for tonight. But this is, insofar as there's any good place to pick it back up, this is an okay one. At least the game is stable now that we're past the bridge, right? So the game fought back hard at the beginning of tonight, and we overcame. We persevered, we endured, we persisted, and here we are staring into the eyes of a bleak future. So for the last time, I promise there will not be another episode after the next one. Because I won't do it. So next episode will be the last one. The game's kind of divided up into 4 parts. That means there's going to be 4 episodes. That works out for me. I think that's as neat as we probably could have made it. So for the last time, next Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, which is New York and Miami time here in the U.S., Detective Halligan will return once more, and we will finish solving the mystery of the Druids. And then we will take a week off because we will need it to recharge before we come back with another Thursday series. And I don't remember what's next. I think that it's the Incredible Machine? I think? But I'm not certain, so don't hold me to that. But I think that it's the Incredible Machine. So I'll announce that for sure next time when we wrap things up. Oh, but do come back on Saturday, though, because if this awful game has not chased you completely away, we have something very special on Saturday. I'm starting at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, and I am doing a 100% long play. I am marathoning Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. I'm going to play the entire game. I'm going to get all of the items. I say a 100%. It's not like a Metroidvania. It's a pretty linear game if you know anything about it or heard of it. But I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be great. It's going to be fun. It's the first time we've done anything like that on the channel, and we're doing it to celebrate hitting 100 followers and subscribers on both Twitch and YouTube. So thank you again for that. Y'all made that happen. Obviously, you're the ones following and subscribing. So we wouldn't be here without you, and I appreciate that, just like I appreciate the privilege of your time tonight and every night that we play. So drop in on Saturday whenever you can, for as long as you can for that. And I will be going until the game is done. Well, I don't blame you for the mystery of the Druids. I did suggest it, but you all did pick it. You voted it up and wanted it first. And I knew you would. I knew you would. You're not innocent in this. No one is innocent in the mystery of the Druids. Except for Pierre. And maybe the blacksmith. Yeah, so come back on Saturday for Mystic Quest. Come back on Monday when Specific Pixel, my husband, will be joining me to lead me through more of the original Paper Mario on the N64. Another great game that I'm really having a great time with because it's my first time playing it. And, of course, all of that is on YouTube. If you're already watching on YouTube, then heaven help us, but there's a whole playlist of the Mystery of the Druids. You can watch any of the episodes you missed for some reason if you want to do that. And I will see y'all next time. Thank you. Shout out to our Twitter followers and our patrons over on Patreon. Follow or support us over there if you want news about the channel, or if you would like, a heads up on things like Mystery of the Druids and on the Mystic Quest Marathon. And I'll catch y'all next time. Until then, as always, thanks for playing.